So by your own argument, you're defeating your own logics. I am giving you a little research. Garfield, bright man. You see? He's dishonest, but he's bright. Right? And Garfield can back what I'm saying. Another comrade.
And tell the parties if we stop promote the faggotism and promote more.
Yeah, that's why no picnic can ban.
Understand me? Stop celebrate. Stop celebrate the faggots them. And
you know? So the only reason why the morals are down for female now is because them can't get no man because PNP man them a take with the people a man.
And I wish them happy anniversary.
Oh my God.
Why?
Listen, let's.
No, let us go back. Let us go back to constructive reasoning. Let us go back to constructive reasoning. That was a sideshow.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Some of them are by, you know, and then
No, all right. No, Philippians. Let us leave that. That was a side argument. Let us leave that there.
You want to deal with the society and Jamaica as a general. Because a lot of this conversation...
Chops, take a second. Chops wants to think for a long time. Get Chops something to the Chops.
Chops, tell me what you say a while ago. Stop promote the faggotism. Oh, Chops said they better tell me. All right, cool.
I mean, if you could have said it, any better still.
I got to bring down the birth rate.
Part of the problem why the birth rate is going down is because so much of the PNP active not contributing to the...
We could go up on the constructive road, no, man.
So hold on. You are saying that Mark Golding is not being constructive when he wished a homosexual a happy anniversary?
No, but hold on now, guys. Wishing a homosexual a happy anniversary is that a crime?
No, I'm not saying it's a crime.
But
I did not say that, sir.
Here's what I wanted to say, though, as it relates to entertainment and parties and all of that good stuff. As part of development planning, if you do development planning in your coursework, anybody who have a degree in development, whether it's strategic development, economic development, all of those subjects, it covers and it speaks to entertainment as a part of society, every society. There's no society that can exist without entertainment. And even the whorehouse, even the strip club is a part of development. And if you go back to decades before Christ, it was a part of society because human being cannot exist without downtime.
And that's why we have Mary
all right. So
we
Chops,
agree, but we're saying
we are not opposed to that. But
the part money that you get from the government, and you have 5 pitney and use it and buy wigs and nails and name brand
and nobody can support that.
And God dance.
No, but here's a part of it now, Philippian, that I wanted to chime in at the point when we talk about who can afford what. There are certain people in the society who cannot afford a Benz. They can't afford, like me, we have 5 Benz, they can't afford it.
They can't give more money.
And me, we have 5, what do you call the other car? Audi. They can't afford it. But there are some people who can.
That was the Tundra too.
And the Tundra. The essence of the, yeah?
More have a conversation, but me I try see if I can add my name, the senior DM in your box, but me don't know. I don't know, you know, I need more have a reasoning with it half here, yeah? Please.
All right, boss. But what I said, Joshua, is that when the gentleman spoke about, and this is a problem, the fundamental problem that the PNP have, right? Is that PNP sell an idea, making everybody believe that every element and every aspect of society is the same. PNP, it is a PNP philosophy, you know. Michael Manley engraved in the minds of Jamaicans that whether you choose to work hard or not, you are entitled to live a cherry garden. Whether you put in sweat equity or otherwise, you're entitled to drive an Audi. So for the man in a trench town or on a jungle who wake up in the morning, rub out him in the middle, him not do no work, him pants batty drop down, and him support to the people, And him just sit down and wait for Mark Golding to come in and him organize some people to go out, they go say, show power to the people and all these things.
And that can't grow our society or
He believe that individual is entitled to live in the same house where me live, drive the same car that I drive, live the lifestyle I live when I get up every morning religiously 4:30 and bust my ass to go to work. Some of you guys are in the snow and do it. That is the ideology of the PNP. They sell what is considered equality. They believe that everybody, remember, you know, don't forget, guys, when the PNP came in office under Michael Joshua Manley in 72, one of his political promise was that if you have a house up a cherry garden, he promised the people of Jamaica that all of them wealthy big man up a cherry garden, so we're living in luxury. We're going to take away half of your wealth and give it to the poor. That is what Michael Manley promised. Unfortunately, his policies were the opposite, because when you promise that, which you cannot deliver, then it backfired. And what do you think happened? It backfired and caused the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich. That is so don't take it for granted that when you hear them come on this platform and talk these things, it's just miscalculation. It is a policy of the PNP to threaten people who work hard and say, if you have too much, what we consider to be too much, we're going to take it away from you and give it to who we consider to be poor. That is the PNP argument.
Let me piggyback on that, chaps. One of the travesty of the People's National Party is the victim mentality that they have ingrained in people's psyche.
Exactly.
Because you have made bad decisions. Your parents before you made terrible decisions. Like we like to say in Jamaica, me have enough pitney because of them a come mind me when they can only afford one. But them have 6. And so the dollar that could have split fairly decently for 1.5, even though you don't have half a child, now has to be stretched for 6 children plus 2 adults. Huh? And then when they find themselves transferring generational poverty to others, then them point up a top because of what was ingrained in their psyche by the People's National Party to say that is the big man a fight against me. Them a fight against the youth. Them a whole get down the youth. Right? And the poor. No, I want to challenge Diego. Because, Diego, there was a time I thought that you were an objective thinker. No, I won't come to a final conclusion. Right? And let me tell you why. And I'm speaking forthrightly but respectfully to you. I want to challenge you to rethink that mindset that you have. Because if you're having unemployment decreasing, how can people still be in poverty? When what it does, it multiplies on itself. Because if the more people are working, so if you have 100 people working this week, and next week you have 150 persons, that's 50 more persons who were not working. And not only are they going to be employed, but the food man is going to benefit from it, because 50 more food man go sell that he never used to sell. The transport man go and carry 50 more person that he never used to carry. Right? Rental is going to go up because probably 20 out of that 50 go and need somewhere to live, because them now come out of them parents' house, and in some of the case the woman go and come out of them man house. Right? And or if you did a catch with a brethren for a while, you go come out. So the rental market and by extension construction goes up. By extension hardware go and go up. Right? And it has a ripple effect. The supermarket go and sell more. And by extension, there will be expansion in business. Now, if you expand on that supermarket because there's a greater demand for your product and services, right? What it means is that you're going to need more employees, and it's going to create more employment. So when people like Diego and Garfield and other comrades are coming here to mislead the people, and I'm not talking about a labor rights life, I'm talking about generally in the country, to mislead the people instead of pointing out the facts to them, I take umbrage to it. It's full time that you guys get a dose of honesty.
Joshua, respectfully, Joshua, when I raise a point, I raise it not to gain any attention or say derogative things. But basically come to any and every platform highlighting stuff. And yes, maybe I'm a bit tribal at times because I'm a PMP, but as I'm say,
Diego, I have one question for you. Please, if you guys would allow me. Why are you a PNP? Tell us.
I was about to go. They can't give any good reason.
Alright, tell me why you are a PNP.
First, before politics, I'm a community activist, a very strong one too. And
me can say that too.
Huh?
Me a community activist.
You can say that too. Where I get assistance from to fulfill the needs of residents who cannot help themselves is from the party that I'm aligned with. I mean, in a community meeting, we advocate for stuff, and the councillor and so forth tender to the needs of the community, so we can have a good and nice community.
Respectfully. Hold on, Chavi, let me break. Hold on, guys. Let me break it. Hold on, Philippe, let me break you something. Brother, when you say you defeat your own argument, you say you are a community activist, but you only get benefit from the party in which you are like. You're a party activist. If you're a community activist, then you would have been active on the part of the community, no matter which party was in power. You would have been going through the system to benefit the community.
Right.
And Chuck, stick a pin right there. If you can get contact with the JLP representative in my constituency, she can tell us she know me personally too. Me have her number in my phone because after election I don't care who they in a power. You have to do what you have to do for my community because
Alright, cool. We get it. So you're a party activist.
I don't believe you answer the question with all that you said.
Hold on, man. Hold on, Chavi. Me get in there. You're a party activist. Let us take the community out of it and put party. Because you align to the PNP. So you go through the PNP to get what you want for your community. So you're a party activist. Alright, hold on. What policy of the PNP you stand with to say, hey, I love this about the PNP. I love what they stand for. So this is why I am for the PNP.
Alright. Being somebody that is politically affiliated and love politics for our own, communicate with a lot of politicians. The approach that the PNP take on in terms of the monthly, in terms of communicating with residents, not to the labor right now, where I am from and my surrounding, they tend to communicate better with the persons and people on the ground in terms of, hands in hands with them. And nothing that call it about hands out or this or that, but it's nothing like that because there's a lot of hardworking people. But when you come on to necessities in terms of like road, water, whatsoever it may be, to get assistance because the government can't say everything. It's the residents them in the community them have to highlight to the government or whosoever them representative them when need to be taken care of. Know who jump on it and deal with it right.
Right, Santoya. Brother, I should ask for policy.
Hold on.
That's one of the policies.
That's not a policy, Diego. Diego, that's not a policy. That is not a policy. Hold on. Diego, that's not a policy. That's not a policy, all right?
You want me to go more in depth, but me I tell you why.
No. Diego, let's listen to me, man. Let's listen to me. That's not a policy. See? But you know when you go ask you say if you did go to Sunday school, did you happen to go?
No, Travel, leave him right there, so don't go there.
Guys, my friend Kukumba now the chat there, please. You don't follow him, please.
I was baptized.
Please,
Let me talk to Joshua.
I was
Joshua,
baptized once
help me out
before.
here. Help me out
All
here,
right,
Joshua.
Travis.
What the Bible
Travis.
say about people, the eloquent speakers and them
No.
tongue smooth like butter?
All right. So I'm glad you invited me. There you go. You said two things. You see, three things that grabbed my attention. You said it's the PNP that you get assistance from, and I find that very interesting.
No, not the PNP alone.
All right. So if it's not the
that's what
PNP,
you said.
hold on. One moment, Chuck. So if it's not the PNP alone, then it therefore means that, and you get from both sides, then that wouldn't be enough to make a choice for the PNP, right? Then the second thing that you said, which grabbed my attention, is that the PNP communicate better. If I have a choice between a man who talk and very eloquent but don't get the job done, and I have a man who don't say much but him get the job done, well, let me not tell you what I would do. Which one do you prefer? The man who talk but don't get the job done, or the man who talk and don't get the job done? Which one?
The man who talk and get the job done. That's why me tell you.
No. I ask you a direct question. If you have a choice between the man who talk but don't get the job done and the man who doesn't talk but get the job done, which one will you choose?
The man who doesn't talk and get the job done.
And the JLP has always gotten the job done, sir. And thirdly, the final
that's
statement.
not one of the choices. You got two choices.
Probably in your vicinity.
No, man, that
gave
was
your
one of the
two
choice.
choices,
He answered. Right? The third statement, Travi, and I find it very interesting. You mentioned about what the PNP, and you didn't say it in so many words, but I'm going to say it for you and give you a lifeline, has done for the poor. Isn't that true?
Not the poor. Not the poor. I never mentioned the word poor, sir.
All right. You mentioned what the PNP has done for people.
Parliament.
No, man. Hold on, Philippian. You mentioned about what the PNP has done for people, generally speaking.
In my community,
Not true.
sir.
In
Yes,
your
sir.
community. So let me ask you something. You mentioned about the PNP's concern indirectly for people, especially in your community. Why is it that the PNP leader has seen it fit to give $20 million to a foreign country when in Jamaica, the same set of people that you say are suffering, and he could have demonstrated that care for the so-called suffering ones in Jamaica, but he never thought that it was necessary to do it at home. But he wanted to show philanthropy in another country.
Joshua,
I
we
have a
talking
follow-up
about
question
somebody
when
private
he's
money.
through.
Huh?
Somebody personal money, right?
And I'm asking you, sir.
Taxpayer money.
No,
I'm somebody personal money or taxpayer
yes, but
money.
here's what I'm saying. I'm asking you a direct question. Because it's his personal money, and I don't know where you come from with this taxpayer money. I'm asking you a personal question. I'm saying I have enough money that I can
what he's talking
right?
about as well.
Hold on. I have enough money, so let me put the ball in my court. I have enough money. This is my money. I can do as I please with it. Nobody's forcing me and telling me what I must do with it. And there are some people in my country that every day I get up and say, boy, they must suffer, they must suffer, they must suffer. And instead of helping these people, I go to a foreign country. We go help other people over there. Does that demonstrate care for the people of my country that means I suffer?
I don't have the full details of what you're talking about. But
I am asking you if it does. I never call no name. I am asking you if it demonstrates care.
Yes, but listen, probably investing money so you could get more to assist the people. Joshua.
So you're saying that that person has not invested in our country and have reaped the benefits? Yes or no?
It's not just any country. A country you try to lead. You take your investment elsewhere and you try to lead this country. You say you want to lead it.
No, but you claim that people are suffering in your country and you have the means, you have the financial means to help them, and do not help them.
I have two other questions that I'd like to ask.
Go ahead.
One, all right, although him never highlight the policy, and I want either HR Guru or Travi, or even you, just let me know why you answer, because them say, yeah, we lead the young chaps. Right? I want to identify one policy so that Red Army can understand, or Diego can understand, when we say policy, what we mean for the Jamaica Labour Party, why we support the Jamaica Labour Party.
I can answer.
Guru or Chavi. HR or Chavi. Chavi, your mic open, so go on.
Okay. One key policy in particular that I know me have to latch on to and have to work with the JLP for is the fiscal rules of 2010. Yeah, where we will pay down our debts to free up resources so that, and we will spend responsibly. Yeah, we don't get into what you call it, exorbitant loans that are very high price
Interest.
High interest loans. We're going to pay down our debts so we can free up resources to invest in our infrastructure. Because infrastructure targeting and focusing is how we will drive this country going forward. There are many other policies, but this one...
Let me think we can just jump in, Chavi.
I can jump in as well. I can speak. Okay, so that's a fiscal policy.
So we can go so other people
an economic policy, right? And I can give you some social policies. So I'll give you one, and then you can name one HR. So the second chance smile is one policy that the Jamaica Labour Party has implemented, as well as the social pension. So I'm going to give it two. So the second chance smile is an initiative where persons who have lost a tooth or their teeth, they can now get dentures free of cost under this government. Also, the social pension. This initiative is for persons who have never paid taxes, right? They've never contributed to any pension. For example, the NIS pension, or they don't have a government pension or a private pension, no retirement.
Leave it at that. Leave it at that. Let HR.
Yes. Go ahead, HR.
Sorry. So my 2 cents, folks. May I go to foundation, right? So in the Jamaica Labour Party, we have this thing to say. I think it's a part of our philosophy too, where we say the party is about social and economic policies, but none to the detriment of the other, right? Also, the Labour Party in history, just look at the history. History has never been kind to the People's National Party when it comes down to economic governance and management of this country. The Jamaica Labour Party has always been the party to bring the country from the brink of collapse, right? We have all in the 1980s under Siaga. It was Siaga who brought back the country from collapse, right? So we have always been the history of this country, political history of this country demonstrate that Labour Party has always been the political movement to rescue Jamaica, to lift the country out of the depths of squalor and suffering. So, although PNP has won some elections and a part of their history, they have been in government for 3 terms, but you can't see what the country benefit with those 18 years. You can't pinpoint. No comrade today can put their finger on a policy to say, okay, this is how Jamaica benefited under those 18 years. Never. They can't do that. So it's in the Labour Party. History has proven that the Labour Party has always been the political movement to pull the country from ruin. Not the People's National Party. And that is why the Labour Party will always have my support.
All right.
Thank you. All right. So
hold on.
Hold on, Travis. We don't need to go back so far. I just want to highlight to the people, the 200 odd people them were there, what a policy is, because he never mentioned a policy throughout Diego's entire. Hold on, Diego. Hold on. We're gonna come back to you. Throughout your entire argument, you know what? All I hear from you. Handout, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. I don't know if nobody else here. That's what I heard from you. That's what I. That's what. Hold on, no man, hold on. We have.
Diego, mute your mic, please.
Had the floor without opposition, she asked the question and the floor was given to you, and you never follow suit, and now we had show the people the difference. Just hold on, man.
Right? All me hear you talk about is handout. Oh, the People's Party do this, them me can get this from them give this to people. Me not hear you mention one policy. I'll know. Okay. you're out here every single day is championing Mark Golding, right? We want to name me one policy where Mark Golding put forward at the last conference. Just one, not two, you know. One. Tell me something what I'm saying I'm going to do that is not being done yet, that is going to address the needs of the suffering people of Jamaica as according to UNO. Before Diego get to answer, Chuck, I look for the recording when I sent you this morning with Nigel Clark last budget when he tell Mark Golding about the red card, about the fiscal policies that took place in 2010. There is this person in the chat name, what name, Stoplight or Spotlight or some light something, where I say JLP now have nothing to do with the fiscal fiscal policies that we have going on right now. So Chuck, I look for it. I want to play it after Red Army tell us the one policy, just one that was mentioned at the PNP's last conference. What are we looking forward to?
Yes, Shika, as what I say, me can right now list more than 20 policies right now. In my phone right now, Mark Golding I bring to the country. I choose not to go that rhetoric to look like this scholar or this person where I give speech. Don't listen.
I want 20, brother. We need one. Just give us one.
Diego, hold on. Maybe you don't understand. She asked for one policy, new policy we will bring, brand new, that is not already being done. Something we might try to tweak. We're asking for one. We're not busy about it.
Just give us one. Not 10.
One new policy that he is bringing to the table that has never been done before, because the fiscal policy we're not trying to make a claim of, it was never done before. It was done.
The fiscal policy and fiscal rule was established in 2009 under the JLP. Audley Shaw, Dan Webby, Dwight Nelson. They must be given paternity to that. So anyway, not to deviate from the argument, give us the one policy the lady is asking about. I am cocking my ears. Me a pull over. I was driving. Me a pull over here, so and me a park because me want to get this in my brain. Me want to record it. No, screen record it, please. He's about to give us one policy that the PNP is proposing.
Chops, me I do some housework and me stop.
Me stop. Me pull off. I don't want nothing to distract my ears. Me want the screen recorders to record it. The gentleman is about to give us one policy that the PNP has proposed that has not been done by the JLP. One. Instead of 20, you know. We don't want the 20. Give us one, sir.
Yes, I'll give you one. And we're going to go back. We're going to go back. We're going to use.
Give us one.
Listen, man.
No, don't mute him. Don't mute him. Make him talk.
He's on a call. He's not muted. He's getting his calls and his texts together.
Somebody call him.
And I tell him, say, don't say nothing, Diego. Come out of the box.
Sure you're not on a call. We're supposed to be calling, you know. Tell me.
I don't know.
You say you want policy.
Give me one, no, sir. One. That's all. That's one.
I call him and say, Diego's a trap. Come out of the box.
Well, man, ready? That trap you can't come out. So, we can hear it, sir. Come on. Bring
Diego, I'm doing housework. I'm stopping up because I want to hear.
The call.
Come, Diego. One that is not being done as yet, neither has been proposed by this government. Right? So it not start yet and it was not proposed. Come, Diego, we're waiting. The other 19 you can keep. But we just want one.
Find the best one, Diego. We'll give him some time. Give him 60 seconds, please. No, moment of silence for Diego.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, anybody have a clock can count it down? We're giving him 30 seconds.
Travis, play Jeopardy song. Play Jeopardy theme song.
Go on, we're ready. Go ahead. So, what are you up here, please, so we can put on in timer, please.
What you said?
What?
So I would not like to come with them, kick him out. We not like to come with them, then this man kick him out of the box. No, make him stay here.
People, give 30 more seconds. All right, give 30 more seconds. Gentlemen, give 30.
Now mute me every minute.
No, sir, no, mute you. Who mute you, Diego?
30 more seconds.
Diego, who is muting you?
Please.
Every time we go for read them, mute me.
Nobody is muted you, Diego. Nothing I got so.
When you go to read, you're automatically
go ahead, sir.
muted.
Oh, I can't automatically mute it, Philip.
When you go
Diego,
to
if you're
read,
reading from the same phone,
the chat, you get muted by automatically if you go outside the chat.
right. If you're reading from the same phone, you're going to be muted. So memorize it and tell us. You're not read it.
You don't have to read the talking point from all road. You must memorize that by now, man. Come on. Is that policy?
Just name the policy.
Just name it. Say the bag provide house.
I name the policy and then I talk about the functions of the policy. Name the policy. You never even have to go into the functions.
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah. You see what Mark Bolin said to us as a nation.
No.
Well, no, man. Give a chance. Make him speak, the man.
The leader talk about how we can feed the children of the country and we have freed prisoners. No, he's going to implement a feeding program in terms of and children should have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so it can ease the constraints of the parents them sending them kids to school, and no children should be left behind.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Sounds like PATH program to me. Sounds like PATH program to me. Which provide breakfast back in the
Make him finish, the man. Make him finish. It's a brand new. So we don't have a school feeding program now?
We don't have a... Addressing the needs of the country is very important, and he's...
I'm asking a question, sir. Do we currently have a school feeding program?
Chaps, you know what's funny about the policy?
No, man, make him talk.
Give him the floor, man. Give him the floor. Let him talk. Let him talk.
You understand? We have to look towards the children of the future, and we see our leader addressing don't fall in attendance in schools, and these are some of the reasons why. You understand? Parents can't send them children to school because costs are living too high. And a bunch of other stuff.
The money.
No.
Where did you get the statistic? Hold on a second. Hold on a second, sir. Hold on a second, sir. Because you're not going to escape, you know.
Yes, but
you said that you were giving us
program in everything.
Hold on a second, man. Hold on a second, man. You're talking about a policy that the PNP is implementing that has never been implemented by the JLP nor contemplated. And you're saying that a school feeding program is one such program, correct?
No, you can't. We are the PNP, this PNP-led administration is going to address the situation in terms of feeding the children that are going to school.
We have school feeding program, plus we have PATH. What are you talking about?
Hold on, may I ask one simple question? Guys. Third Army, what is the name of this policy? That's all we've been asking. I told you, you don't have to give us the functions. Just tell us the name of the policy.
Google something, hold on. You might Google it, hold on. You might go.
What is the name of the policy? All of that way attacks people are disturbing. The simple question is, what is the name of the policy?
Listen to what me I said, Chavi. You ask the policy that our leader you want me to address, a specific name of a policy.
Yes, name one policy.
Enough of these policy you guys. But listen,
we're not talking about that,
you guys think.
We're talking about the one that the PNP is implemented. Name us one policy that the party is. Which one? In the school feeding program, that's the name of it? That's the name of the policy, sir?
Hold on, I'm going to Google it. Hold on.
Hey, you don't understand how we get ourselves into, brethren? For the persons who are flirting
Diego, nobody's Diego.
Diego, when you go to read something,
Diego, your signal is weak.
No, it's not that strong. Go on, let me speak. If when Coffee go read anything or look on anything and him come out of the chat, he's automatically muted.
That is it. That is
it. On my finger, we are pressing mute button then.
No, you don't have to press the mute button. The minute you exit the app to go on your Google or to go into the whole world pro chat room to see.
Watch out now. You notice me attack from top off of my head, Bridging. Me no come out on my phone.
The card as well, so I just go ahead and
but I'm seeing weak signal on this thing, you know. I'm seeing a weak signal.
At that time problem, the signal weak.
Yeah, may I see it.
Diego, we are not muting you. We are trying to give you the floor.
I still understand. There's no muting of the.
There's no muting. Nobody's not muting you.
Chuck, the reason them feel that we are muting him. I have been over PNP Live, and when them ask me a question, I'm going to try answer it, and them not get the answer, but them want them mute me. So him thinks it's the same thing we're doing over here.
Huh. Wow. Projecting.
I just want to tell people that it's not, we're talking about any policy proposal by the white man who is trying to come and enslave us. No, we're not talking about the 1970s policies, right?
Somebody say your signal weak like the PNP. I don't mean say that in that chat.
Somebody said the fish pot policy.
But Diego, the floor is still yours. Just give us the policy. I better, Diego, make we reduce it for you. We don't want policy. Give us the programs. We are reducing, we are lower the bars.
Development plan. So you can either, so it can be, all right, the question could be what development plans or policy, social policy or economic policy that the PNP proposed.
Here's my suggestion.
Should they become the next government? Because we know I'm vote blindly, no, you try influence us. So do your best, Diego. And I am not moved so far.
Here's my suggestion. Is there anybody that would like to come and have a conversation? Because as you can see, Diego is playing all sorts of games, you know, because the mental gymnastics have him aware.
And by the way, Chavi, Diego, we can actually look at your display and see when you exit the app here. So when you say you never exit the app, you're lying to us. We can look at your display. Every time you exit the app, your picture fade. Like now.
Left him on the man. Left him alone, man. We don't need to quarrel, Diego. People are not stupid. There are 200 odd people on here who know how to.
He's back.
Me I'll try move with my pictures.
But hold on. Just for the purpose of this person's spontaneous travel, we are not saying that he is not correct. But what we are asking, let us repeat the question so that you understand spontaneous travel. We are saying, name a policy that was never enforced before. That doesn't exist now.
Joshua, ignore the comments, please.
No man, the person don't seem like a comrade. It seems like he's a genuine statement.
Spontaneous travel is one of us. It's a good question.
Right. And the person is really saying, this is what the person says, but he's correct. Mark want to give the children 3 meals, but that's not new or policy. And we are saying the question that we're asking of Diego is to tell us something that is not yet in force that your leader is proposing.
Yeah, because what he did was talk about what Andrew is already doing.
If anybody gets to listen to
Philippines, a chase number that I get yesterday, right?
Say what?
A chase number you did one. See me here?
I never asked for his number.
No, man, remember I said the guy from
No, it's not him. It's not him. Okay. No, the man will always
people fashion party support. They don't know what they're supporting. They don't know what.
Diego, come back, Diego. I will kick Diego, man.
We don't live to see that. We don't live to see Diego come back.
Him leave already. Him leave.
I want to
You know what? Him doing maths for me before he go do, you know. He 3 meal to 1 picnic, how maths will work out a day.
Not only that, we want him to tell us why is it that Mark Golding and the PNP that claims to care about the poor. Every day they get up and say people are suffering in this country, and he has the means, he has the money, but he doesn't have the will, and he can give to a foreign country $20 million US. But the country that he wants to lead, he couldn't give them 1 million out of it.
Hold on there, Joshua.
I want to come to the point, you know, the term.
Hold on, Hearts. I'm going to let you in right after this. I want to just straighten what Joshua just said a while ago. So the initial payment is $20 million US, which is equivalent to 3.94 billion Jamaican. The total payment for the project that we have come from Mark's company and all of them is actually $34 million US, which would have amount to 5.3 billion Jamaican dollars. You see the amount of money you are spent abroad on poor people, as if the poor people in Jamaica would not benefit from this kind of money.
And yet them love the poor.
Beg you a second there. Somebody just called me and give me an update. Them say Diego has told them that he has a copy of Mark Golding's master plan. Right? Diego said him have a copy of it, and Diego couldn't read one policy out of it a while ago.
I remember I was there when he said that, and him saying, nah, share it.
Nah, share it, but him have a copy.
Yes. And he wanted to send somebody in the DM. I remember when we did that, when we hear it.
All right.
I heard that too. I heard it.
But I want to go back.
Yes.
I want to go back to the reason for my question, right? These people are out here on TikTok every single day, up, down, round, both, right? They are championing the cause. Nothing go on. We need for change government. We need this. We need that. Their conference was about a month ago. That's how long? Almost. No. A few weeks ago.
Not yet a month.
A few weeks ago. And what did you guys take away from it? They come here every single day and they say to us, oh, call the election, a general election is due in probably a year or a little bit less than a year. And they're supposed to put their policy forward for people like me, Travis, Chuck, and all of the learned people, them, even the people them when are really up to our educational level. No disrespect, people. No disrespect, please. So we can make a decision and say, all right, you know what, maybe this sound good, this can work with. And there was absolutely nothing to take away. Diego was there live and in living colors. And what can Diego tell us? Let me tell you something. That school feeding program where I'm even not talk about, I think them say Damien come up with it, right? I'll know him not tell me what Mark say. I'll know him not tell me what Mark said. You understand what I say? People
or if you come up with something that is already in existence.
Right. You're right, just because they already have one breakfast feeding program and children already get lunch. So one new I deny my had to it.
And then when you tell somebody, when you tell a family, say, oh, me I go give the pitney them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What are the parents? Where are the parents going to become responsible? How? Where for them responsibility come chime in this? What kind of society are we creating?
Yeah, just for the update. Just for the update.
Every time we talk to them, I could have said it before that that red wine named Diego was going to talk something that was aligned with part. Him tell we are ready. Same said them are going to increase part payments and part people and this and that. Listen to me. You don't need to understand what is happening, you know. We are at a crossroad. We are at a junction, right? Where we need to get up and go make the right decision when that election is called. Yeah. These people, them are educated to know every single day on TikTok.
Well, just for update, under the People's National Party, the feeding program in school was 3 meals for the week. 3 days a week. Then give the children them breakfast. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that expanded that to 5 days and add lunch. Here, under the People's National Party, the school feeding program was 3 days for the week. the Jamaica Labour Party move it to 5.
But not only that, Chuck. They talk about that is part of the reason why children can't go to school. Under the People's National Party, they have to pay a school fee. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that decide, listen, since there are challenges in finding school fee and therefore mitigate against attendance, we are now going to remove tuition fee altogether. So those who cannot go will not have any reason not to go now.
Wait, I just want to piggyback on what Hart said. You see, when the Prime Minister was at a NET function a couple days ago, and he said it is a battle for the minds of the people. And it's true, because the PNP is not, if you look at their modus operandi now, it's not to present themselves as a suitable alternative, It is to tear down the government so that we look unattractive to the electorate. So they're not presenting no policies. They're not presenting they're not posturing with any policies that will outdo the Jamaica Labour Party to make the economy better, but to tear down the government. So that's the modus operandi.
Yes, and then they have the cleaner.
So we are a better alternative. No.
Exactly.
Look at the modus operandi. Look at what they're doing.
And then they have the cleaner.
We're the Philippines. They might harp on IC. They might harp on corruption. They might harp on thief and all sorts of foolishness. So it's really a battle for the minds of the Jamaican people, because they don't have no policy position presented to us.
Yes, sir. And then you have the cleaner who's helping them the policies and all of that. The people are not seeing it.
So they might try to see it. The minds of the people.
Hold on, I want to ask this question, guys.
Hold on, the Travi. Hold on, let me just
help him friend, Master Mark.
Hold on. You have to add this, go to the Prime Minister, part of the Prime Minister's speech, where he said the information you consume is like food.
Yes, right? Exactly.
It can either contribute right. So it is like food based on what you consume, based on information you consume. It can either build you or break you.
Exactly.
And listen to Diego. Diego is on every TikTok live for a PNP. What have he told any of you guys 200 around a day will say yes, me can go over to the PNP? We don't talk.
Nothing at all. It's all negative, doom and gloom. Like you can learn something. I can assure you that. But when you go over the orange place, nothing but propaganda and tear down.
But Philippine, I said it
alive. You can't come up and we live and hear about stocks and bonds. Because we have them people that come on sometimes.
I said it, I think it is quite disrespectful of the People's National Party. They come to the country, not even a manifesto, no policy, no nothing. I think you can get my vote.
But guys, Guru,
you not tell me where you're going to vote. You want my vote? No.
Bear something in mind, Guru. Bear something in mind. I'm always here to remind you that none of what you're seeing now from the PNP is new. The PNP did not present a manifesto in 1972. They did not present a manifesto in 1976. Neither did they present a manifesto in 1980. They did not present one in 1989. And I challenge any comrade. I challenge a comrade to go and find a manifesto for those periods and present it to us on social media. There's none. So don't be surprised if the PNP stay true to form and go to the electorate with just a slogan telling people it's a time come for what I don't know, and expect them to vote. They are not accustomed to having any plan. That is why when they got the government in 1989, they crashed the economy. In 1989, when they got the government, they crashed the economy. By 91, 92. They crashed the said economy when they got it in 72. So the PNP history speak for themselves. So don't be surprised when you have people like Diego or whomever it is that come on this program and you ask a very simple question to give us one policy and he couldn't find a policy. Instead he come to tell us about school feeding program. If he is a representative of the PNP, I'm hoping that the persons who are listening in the audience will pick sense, as the Prime Minister said, out of nonsense and disregard the PNP because they are worthless. Worthless, if you ask me. If they couldn't wire up one of them supporters to come out here and convince us of a policy, They're not worthy of the
Asking
conversation.
where is the JLP
Ingram, all the
manifesto?
JLP manifestos are on the website.
Exactly. So go there.
Every single one.
Every single one
Mute you.
is on the website.
No, Philip, don't mute him. Don't mute him.
We have one question to ask the entire chat, everybody in the comments and on the panels. What was the highlight of the PNP conference this year?
Cartel,
Vibes Cartel.
Bujo,
Susanai.
Wait, LA Lewis.
and Corey.
And
Chat
Curry. That
respond.
was the highlight.
Chat, people in the comment, text in your answer. What was the highlight of the PNP conference this
Corey.
year?
I should do a poll and let them
A
answer.
separatist leader,
Let me do the poll.
a murderer,
Answer.
Do the poll.
under the
A clone. And a clone. And they have food.
So,
Two drug dealer, yeah.
you need to fix the moderator thing because it limits you. So you
Now you have everything.
okay.
You have everything.
Yes, Philippines, remember, what was the highlight of the PNP conference 2020?
Jump out and come back in. So
Yes.
Okay.
So I would want you guys to get.
the same thing.
I don't want you to heighten your expectation, Travi and others, thinking that the PNP has it within them to present a manifesto. They will do it.
I have no
under due race.
Chaps, hold on. Somebody writing in the chat. 11% decline in education. How you get that?
I don't know.
What I must write for the option for what is the highlight of their conference?
Collection pans in goal. Somebody say collection pans was the highlight.
Just put the name of the persons, man. L.A. Lewis, Curry, Cartel, Buchanan, or Mark Golden.
Yeah, me add you back, but me not seeing you. Anybody seen Hearts in the chat?
Mr. Ingram,
She dropped out a while ago.
Mr. Ingram, you keep jumping up and saying all sort of stuff. You know, a while ago when people asked what Mark Golden said at the conference, you jump out to say his entire speech is on YouTube. You mean for tell we say, not even TVJ, who's one of his close friends, our Gleaner, couldn't get his speech to stick into the people's mind? You have to direct people regarding YouTube to hear what Mark Golden said, or he wasn't profound enough to the point where he speaks and the people remember and talk about it after the conference and days that follow. Right? And now I ask another question. I said, what was the highlight? And your new comment is Damien's address. You're the only person saying that. You're the only person in Jamaica say that right now. Me can bet money on that. You the only person saying that. The highlight of the conference was the convicts. Yeah? And that to come to sell Jamaica, and Jamaica is not buying it. The people of Jamaica don't want that. Right? Our politics have changed, and diplomacy and decency has become a part of our politics. I remember the race.
Travi, we want invite Ingram for tell with the one policy.
Put him in the box.
One policy. That is the question. No deviating from that question.
Yeah, put him in
you have to commit to that.
I want to point out this, that our politics have changed before now, right? We have seen the race between Mrs. Simpson Miller and Mr. Holness. And Mrs. Simpson Miller said, I'm going to beat him. I don't want to beat him like the son. Mr. Holness answer. There was no disrespect.
Okay, guys, the poll is up. Please do the poll.
And then Miss Simpson Miller said what she had to say. No problem. Incoming, Mr. Phillips.
Travi, and the 229 persons, the poll is up right there to your upper left-hand corner above the box right there under the word.
The number is counting down.
Please click on the poll and take part. Una Adelaide man.
I think I voted on the poll already. Mr. Ingram, you want to come in at the box, sir? There's one question that you have to answer without deviation. That's the question we want to ask, and then we'll proceed from there.
We need to hear from the engineer. He has been here in and out.
Hey guys, good afternoon. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
This is what I don't understand. And I hear people like Chops and HR talk and Hart. If you all believe in the stuff that you're saying right here, when you're surrounded by a favorable congregation of people who go agree with it, how come when y'all go in other settings, y'all sound weak when people ask you all these things, as if y'all don't actually believe these things? Because when I sit and I look on the numbers, the numbers look obvious. It look clear. But I'll hear you all sit down in some other forums and somebody will somebody will say the economy is not going well. And you all sound as if you all struggle to defend low interest rate. How many consecutive quarters of growth? Low inflation, low unemployment. You all sound as if you all struggle to do that. So why do you all struggle to do that in other environment?
When? Tell me one area that you have ever heard me struggle to remind people of how capable this government has been and how wicked and reckless the PNP has been. You tell me, if you wake me up in the dead of night, I will tell you of how wicked the PNP can be and how good this government has been.
I would like him to tell him who him seen the other years of struggle.
Stop. I see you doing a lot of work. Maybe I shouldn't have called your name too fast. But Chop, still, I find it mind-blowing to hear a PNP guy can come out and look and try to convince people that the economy is going in the wrong direction.
Who was he convincing, sir?
Mind-blowing. I don't just mean right here in a Chop. I mean generally come out convince people that the economy is going in the wrong direction.
Who was he convincing, sir?
The engineer. The engineer. I was on a live one day with you. I'm here. Me see them bring you down, make you say all kind of things about the government same way.
Me? No, you sure you're talking about me?
You same one. They convinced you.
No.
I don't remember what the topic was. It was. I don't remember exactly what the topic was.
Maybe you're confusing me with a certain other person. No. Routinely, when I go into a chat with some team, let me say this to Hart. Routinely, they kick me out of the chat once I start to present the facts. The last time round, when a guy look on me and tell me that cost of living has been destroying people, I say I don't understand how that makes sense. Between 2016 and now, the cost of living has risen by around 58%. Go and check the CPI. But when you look at the people at the lowest end, when you look at a minimum wage earner, his pay has gone up by 100%. When you look at a graduate trained teacher, her pay has gone up by 112%. So when we say that not sound like somebody who put down facts on the table. By the time I said that, they kicked me out of the chat. So I don't know what you're talking about.
But you're right. And I think everybody in this forum, I think most of the guys here on this platform, I know them. And most of them have been at it 24 hours a day. Right? And they're doing the very same thing that you're doing. You see, what you must understand, that you're dealing with a group of people who don't peddle their argument based on facts. They don't like facts. Just take, for example, I've said this before. PNP conversation on social media is the easiest thing to defeat. Because all you have to do, is to ask the comrade to provide evidence to support their argument, and that will end the conversation.
True.
Just now, typical example. Lashika just asked the guy a while ago, give us one single policy of the PNP. He said have 20. We said don't give us 20. Just give us one. And we're still here waiting. We hear about school feeding program. So they're going to pack his dinner to get people to carry home. And that is a policy. Hello?
Chops, let me ask you the bottom line question. Chops, you personally, do you believe people in terms of cost of living are better off now than they were back in 2016?
They are 500% better off today than they were in 2016.
I don't hear that 500. I don't hear that confidence coming out from many people when they go in some of these chats.
Because you allow PNP argument. Let me tell you something, my brother. You're right, Let me tell you how convincing PNP can be. PNP convince a man who walk into the bank and deposited $10 million and just walk out and you ask him how things, he said nothing now go on. Because that is how PNP screw your mind. PNP convince people right now who receive 200% increase on their salary to say nothing now go on. PNP convince people right this minute as we speak whose lives have changed for the better based on policies of this government, and PNP convinced them to tell themselves and others that not now go on. Let me tell you something, my brethren. Let me tell you something. Every single Jamaican, even labor rights, will have to wake up, some of those who are sleeping, because I saw in the local government election where labor rights at high level too, were convinced that not now go on, right? Because they were convinced, because PNP tell people, you know, say highway can't eat and good economy cannot eat. Well, I'm happy today that the Prime Minister, no less a person than the Prime Minister, has riveted in the minds of people that good economy and good economic policies is actually what is causing you to eat. So until we start to engrave in the minds of people, my brethren, especially at this level, that this argument about road can't eat all them something there, we need to wipe it out of our mind. PNP is the only organization or political movement in the country that believe in handout. They will never teach you how to fish. So, my brethren, the work continues.
I hear a guy coming out and telling me that a minimum wage earner at 6,000 or 8,000, whatever it is them used to earn a week, was able to buy more in the supermarket than he can buy today. And people eat that up. I hear people
not only that, them tell us that the minimum wage earner must have a house up a cherry garden. You never know that. Them tell you that the JLP has not been doing enough for them because they must have the same house where the man who get up off his ass and work hard, they must have. And I tell people all the while that this is nothing strange. It is a policy of the PNP. It is a policy to punish people who work hard. They punish hard work in this country, you know. The PNP punish you. They did it in the 1990s. And them create the Meshach Willises. And them create squatting where you can go live on land and expect a road must come there for you and light and water and it must be free. And PNP create that. So if you don't know how wise up and realize, say, flirting with the devil is going to cost you your life. Continue. But I have news for them.
Yeah, when you sit and you ask about public sector workers, and we all saw the increase that public sector workers have, they are better off than they were before. You hear a PNP man get up and say, yeah, but them give themselves so and so percentage, and they flip the script, and people simply eat that up. See, when you look at them and you say, the economy has been the economy has been growing and going well. They say, oh, but look what happened at the last quarter. They'll forget about everything what has happened for how many quarters, and they'll reduce the discussion to one quarter. And I sit down and hear JLP people sitting down and faltering when they come on to them sort of thing there. I think you all need to be more
we don't fall right here, man. Believe what I tell you. I'm proud of these people right here, my brother. Them no fall for that. Them beat it back like a flimsy bowler coming up to the wicket with a full toss, man. Lick him over the fence.
But I see the engineer, you have to, when I said JLP people, you have to be mindful, you know, that not even though, yes, we're labor right, but not all labor rights are strong when it comes down to the information.
We're not all
on the periphery. Not all of us are strong with information. So you might see some labor rights on some platform who are struggling, a buck shuffle. You understand? You can't broad brush all labor rights. Some of us are not strong with information, and that's what we're doing.
Guru, that means you have to remember, hold on, engineer.
We're not at the same strength. And that's why someone who's strong as you are, and as confident as you are, you have to come into the space, and especially if you see labor rights in our chat and it's a struggle, you jump in and just start bad. So come in all these people, you know, may I scroll Tik Tok and see one conversation I go on and realize, hold on, I can put a strength here, so I just start bad. And that's how me and people turn friends.
Exactly.
Right, and there's a thing too that I would repeat, engineer. Right, I'll probably be on my other page, right? That I said to people. So you see, when time on a day in the middle of a conversation, I want to see like on the strength of the blogger come in like a chops, like a travel. Even myself, sometimes when can jump out and say, "Hey, so Joshua, come here, me I give Joshua my space." If you're struggling, this is what I say to them all the time. So a lot of people, as them say, and not everybody they're on the same level. Not everybody I'm going to just go through and jump in and mash up the party and left.
Also,
So
I think somebody touched on it earlier. You have to be mindful of the space that we're in. We're not in a formal debate setting, and some live when I go up on some live with the facts and information, then pitch you out of the box. So you have to be careful. Like, you will never see me on a caution live. You will never see me on a caution live. Never.
I will never say again. But the apostle.
On every stage, you must go. On every stage, you must go on. You get me? Pick and choose the battles wisely.
Yeah, I hear what you said, bro.
I think any live with you, with we call him on the Sydney and the other you Blair and Orin Cole.
Yeah, but still, Guru, and I take Hard's point. Not everybody is strong, but the ones who are strong, you have to lead the charge in terms of putting the information out there.
And it's not because I'm not strong enough. I'm good with information, but those people, you can't reason with them, you can't have a conversation with them. Plus, they are not coming to have constructively to what you're talking about.
Let me ask you a question. How long are you on TikTok? How long have you been in this space?
I don't know. Maybe months, but now I'm sure something get kicked out of more groups than you.
Hear the man. Hear the man.
Listen, General, listen to me for a second. You know one of the things that you have to give credit to these guys for? There was a time, not so long ago, when I used to feel like, boy, I'm alone out there, or a couple of us alone out there, a fight. And when me see these folks here, they're at a level now where me comfortable and confident that them can beat back any propaganda that the PNP push forward. Any one of them in this box here. And some of them are in the chat too. Yeah. Because we pride ourselves, One thing we can tell you, brethren, you will never hear propaganda over here, sir. You will never hear us talking about strategizing and propaganda. We pride ourselves on factual information and disseminating information that makes sense and is relevant to today. We give information on government policies and government initiatives every single day. There are persons on here.
If you do hear any propaganda on the Labour level, something we laugh over.
Exactly.
Something we laugh over.
Thank you. We don't do that. So we stay focused and we're doing our part to disseminate the correct information out there. Yes, we can do more. Yes, more people can join the fray. And we are encouraging persons like yourself to be a part of the community, man. We could continue the fight because there's room for a lot more persons to come on pro JLP who want to assist in putting the information out there. So we welcome persons like you, sir. Please.
Oh, I wanted to say engineer, but
that I'm independent.
Engineer, hold on there. I wanted to say this point here, but I think I lost it, track of my thoughts when I was talking to you earlier. That you have some JLP out there who expect the government to carry money come put in them hand, So yes, when time them conform to the PNP language of nothing and go on, they really have some belief that, hey, my government supposed to come check me at my yard and carry money come give me every single week. You understand what I say?
Well, some of those persons, Lashika, unfortunately, some of those persons are persons who are remnants of the PNP. Hello? Some of those persons who have the expectation that government and party must pay them, me blog, are remnants of the PNP. And I say it without any apology. The persons who are expecting a brown envelope from Belmont Road are the ones who are very much accustomed to receiving brown envelope from Old Hope Road. Well, wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. The JLP has always been a party that created environment, or in the business of creating environment for persons to prosper. Creating environment so you can go fish and not giving you a fish. So you mark my word, my dear. Don't make them fool you. Any one of them here out there with that belief. You check them antecedent. PNP.
Engineer.
Well, all I'm saying still hard. What I was saying, all that I'm saying is that you guys need to step out more. I see you all right here in the box with each other, and you all sound strong. But y'all need to step out more. Visit some other platforms.
I think where you are, as spaces where we've been mash it up, turn it over, and them just go on now. People them we used to have an hour live, we beat them, teach them, and send them go turn on them live with them 8 and 10 people.
I don't know if engineer have experience this. I don't know if you have experienced this, engineer. Your name and display picture has become so known by them. As soon as you enter the chat, them say, "Oh, in there," and then you know what happens. You get deleted. You won't get a chance to enter the box. Like seriously, I have had experiences where this person haven't choose a side yet. The person saying, "I don't know which side she's going to vote for," and there's a PNP operative on there that is telling me, who is a stranger to this person, don't add me because me have troublemaker, me have problem. The person shouldn't add me. The person said, "No man, but me don't know him friend. Well, let's hear what he has to say and add me." And when I was beating back his argument, the person turned to him and said, "This is why you inbox me to tell me not to add the young man. Because you know you never gonna match his argument." These are the type of things that we deal with.
Engineer, I'm sure you've heard some PNP bloggers.
Before you come in. Let me just respond to something.
PNP supporters they suffer from this delusion of grandeur. They convince themselves that what they're saying, the lies that they tell themselves on the platform is true. It's facts. So I'm not sure if you're aware of or if you pick it up, how they talk, how they reason among themselves. They suffer severely from delusions of grandeur, right? You check it out for yourself.
No, I agree with you. No, Churchill don't. I see you here saying that I'm too negative and think. I don't think so at all. I think based on, and listen, I'm not a JLP supporter. I've voted both sides. But my position is what I've seen over the last 8 years and think the country's in a better place. And I'm clear with that. Zin? No, if me, who say me are independent, have that sort of position, why on earth should I go in boxes or go on lives and I see JLP people struggling to present that sort of message? I think there's so much in favor of this government in terms of what they have accomplished that this shouldn't even be a close election. That's just my personal view.
And I don't want us to go back there because I think we addressed that point already. And as you say, you're kind of new on TikTok. You have been here for months. Some of us has been here for months. We have been doing the work. We have been putting in the work. Some of us, like myself, tone it down because we have said, why? We have to get back to home. Because enough of we home in a problem because of TikTok or we there morning, noon and night, you know. You understand what I say? Me one of them, my husband said to me, say, you can't get TikTok a break now. You can't do the politics now, whatever. I understand a lot of us, Alain was one of them, Winner was one of them who say, he have to take a break because he just had a newborn and stuff like that. Travi have to go back to work. Joshua gone back to work. We have been out here, with the out here all day, all night. You understand what I say? We were fighting. So it probably is a break we take, but some of them that you see that turn on live and mush, we run them out of space. We dismantle them, we go on their live and we tear it down and we shell it down and we move on and say, okay, we see them are idiot. When them, you notice enough of them don't come on our lives because we know who they are. Them not have nothing to tell we. We know them, we've been out here, probably 2 years now, me out here and others out here, I do it. Yeah, man. So, you know, but Sue, you're here, you knew what's up. And most of the platforms, them as Gusto say, are we build up enough for the platform them? Enough of them are we build them, we go over there and build them for them come tear us down. So, hey.
So open your mic, Sue. You got a request to open your mic.
That's why I'm not going over to their program.
Open your mic.
Let them stay over there and talk them madness among themselves.
When they come over here, we invite them in the box and we have a conversation and say, hey, present your facts. Just like what happened with Garfield earlier on, Garfield run. See, Red Army or Diego, they in the chat, kill up himself and say, since you have so much to say in the comments, please come into the box and let's have a conversation. You see what happened? The man can't even name a policy. It's as if he doesn't even know what a policy is. Out on the platform,
all some nights, Travi. Remember one night we were on live until about 3 o'clock, 4 till about 3 o'clock, because I left at 3. And we were on there going through the sweetheart deal report with Mark Golden and Peter Bunting. We were going let me say, as me say, maybe some, as me say, all me and one of them not two in the space so much. I'll be on the lights, but maybe not in the box. But we out here, man. We out here, engineer. Remember, we out here.
No Zandra goal, no takers for the cash also. No takers.
We don't tell engineer about. I just last weekend them kill up themselves on a chat. I will put money to the table. It started off at $1,000 right now. It's at 10 million Jamaican dollars. That is an offer for any one of them can come prove them argument. So till they're gonna bother come on different page today. We challenge him in every way, shape, and form. The report came out, and they are spreading all these narratives. We put money on it. So if you can prove this, what they're saying, boom. When they talk about the 28th bank account, we go into teaching them about building legacy, right? And how people separate themselves from their wealth so that their wealth will live on for generations to come. Protecting themselves, them wealth, is them separate themselves from their wealth. And funny enough, you see these different companies on different levels that they are complaining about Andrew Holness have. Many Jamaicans have it. Mark Golden himself has it. Mark Golden's property real estate company is called Tajibi, or one of them is called Tajibi. That's a fact. We know what we are talking about.
And it overseas.
We know about these things.
Andrew used to call Admat overseas and he repatriated the company to Jamaica because people say you shouldn't have it over there as a leader.
And then come and complain about charity. We show them the proof and explain non-profit is different from charity, and what he has actually a non-profit is not a registered charity. And we bet them to come money up on the table, prove that what we say is not true. They can't do it. I mean, I'm going to say you're not going to have some little people who not have a certain strength, but we can't quarrel against them because sometimes when we're not available, they are in the space keeping us, keep the conversation going and trying to defend as much.
Exactly.
But when
I said before, engineer, that everybody have a role to play in the fight with the pan.
Yeah, we straight.
Everybody, you can't have an army full of generals.
That's it. Foot soldiers have to be involved. The infantry
have to be involved.
There has to be an infantry. Yeah.
Alright, but we there, we bring the fight, we bring the truth, and we bring the message, and we now go stop.
Come out, man, we encourage you. Come out and push it, because if you have an interest in Jamaica, you see the difference, and you believe that Jamaica is on the right path. Just today, one of them said the country is not going in the correct way. He says no, it's a 7 out of 10.
Travi,
rating.
Travi, one command the other day.
The three things that is right. He couldn't name it.
Travi, one command the other day. I don't know if you were here, but the man was telling me in the chat, say, house can't stop poverty. Yeah. The man say house, Andrew I give a house, but can't stop poverty.
I wish I was here to ask him what will. Name the thing that will single-handedly stop poverty, because I'm pretty sure it's not giving him money into their hands. Yo, money. Do what you want.
That is what the PMP convince them of. PMP convince them nothing want nothing.
Anyway, guys, I said my piece and I hear on a response. I like a lot of the responses that I hear. We can talk somewhere. I'm still here listening, eh? I'll come out the box now.
Yeah, man. The PMP convinced them people, engineers, say them nothing want nothing. That's why all of them out there say, something wrong with bank account. You know, if you have no bank account, a Mark Golding alone must have bank account. So them now, they must go line up and beg Mark Golding something out of his bank account. Right? That is the problem. You know, if you have no business, a Mark Golding alone must have business, him and Peter Bunting.
Yo, Chuck, you know, I see on the man page, the man have a thing on the page that say, if economic can name.
There you go. And a whole heap of them are going to sit and run with it.
These people are easy, man.
They are going to sit and run with it. Because them can't think for themselves. So let us try to achieve something. So my family, my pitney, my grand pitney mustn't come the same way me the part program, my pitney not come the part program.
Look, one of two things I must say. I've often heard these people say it, big bloggers, say, where Andrew get money from? Mark Golding the thief no money, Mark Golding ban narrative, didn't even start spending father money. You see the type of hate them people have for themselves and
exactly.
lack ambition. Because when you're born with nothing, no means you should die without it.
You should die with that is the mindset.
Where Mark Golding father get the money from?
In carry polio council with outlaw. In carry polio council with. Because Mark Golding father saying come out here to cure polio and polio never there until he come here.
Alright, free talk.
All they do labor right. All they do. Why? Philippa? Where Philippa? Philippa, how are you?
Philippian, like the Bible.
She's here.
How are you, my dear?
Philippian, they want, sir.
You're keeping up the good work, right?
Yes.
Alright, my dear, alright. Guys, boy.
And everybody else, man.
Have the
team. Okay, Outlaw?
Huh?
It's a team of us.
Yes, yeah, I know that, man. Everybody is like a live wire, blood. Like a live wire. Yeah. Boy, may I tell you, say, boy, the PMP, they not even, they have no grounds. No grounds, blood. No grounds at all. Because they can't secure. I don't know what they're going to do to themselves.
Them grounds out, man.
Them shots out and grounds out, my brother, because many years, Brian, I mean, I tell you, say, it's like some bright, when it becomes a bright angel, just rise up on them right now, because some bright angel like who could have really come to really deal with them and dealt with them the way how them to dealt with, bro. You understand me? Trust me, man, I feel proud down as a whole veteran, you know. Everybody on my panel right now could have been my son. You understand?
Yeah, sure.
Son and daughter.
Blessing, man, blessing, appreciate it.
From 1972, if Labour right did have this army like oh no have right, you know, all them stupidness that were them all them treated from in the 70s. It couldn't happen, bro. It couldn't happen at all. You understand me? It's a long time they want somebody like you guys come out and put a spokes to them ill, man. Because enough is enough.
Outlaw, that's why we say the generation will sit down and watch them demonize Buster, demonize Siaga, demonize Bruce. That generation don't exist anymore.
Then that may I tell you, family, that may I say to you right now, no, because may I tell you, what Siaga do in the 1989, I'm see when Gilbert blew and how the man work and put back the country together, and PMP come talk about black man time and took the election from him. Boy, it was a hammer in a Siaga soul, blood.
Yo, Chuck, you know, so I never really like say we sit down and make them do it because they really control the news media them time, you know.
Yes. Even we did have some good youth, you remember the G2K youth, them come out strong to know. Just like how no like a army right now, but now the force becomes more stronger, blood.
Because in a Siaga time, I tell us about the fight road boy. But
yeah, man.
the media, they control the media.
G2K. You remember
For
G2K?
them rumor can't get out there. We don't know what means of getting the thing out there. Fight, we have to fight physical sometimes too.
Yeah, man. It wasn't until social media come out in 2006, 2007 that we were able to get the Labour Party message across.
Yes.
Definitely. Because we did in the 70s and the 80s, we only have 2 stations now.
Two stations on North Street.
You understand? Them controlled by PMP. Them built by PMP, controlled by PMP.
Yes, man. It was Lindos Road and North Street around the thing back then.
Yeah, man.
And I said before, it was under freedom watching, you know, that the PMP was able to run a mock at the economy of this country, you know.
Brother, 1972 when them take over the country now. One US, one Jamaican dollar, 2 US you're talking about now, brother. Right? 2 US to 1 hour Jamaican dollar. And put that in anybody and go back until 1972. Right? And when Siaga take it over from Michael Manley, it's 850. Him come take it from him. 850. Right? And Siaga take it and come and stop it at 550. And bring in ICI people, all the PMP, them we are so far and are dead. And Siaga take them, then can go buy a house of Beverly's and Jackson and all them sitting there. Can give them, say, come, see me, I give you life. I'm going to start life, being Igla. And every PMP, every labor right on Igla and buy a big house and can go move up a Jackson. And the same one then turn against him same way. I tell you, bro. I tell you.
Listen, you see the People's National Party, it's PNP. PNP, if you want to understand it better, PNP is a disease carrier, and the pathogen is propaganda.
Yes.
If you don't have the discernment and the capacity to see it for yourself, they might spread it to you. So that's a vaccine, information. That is a vaccine against PNP propaganda. Yeah, man. So they will spread that pathogen to you if you don't have the capacity mentally and the information to counteract the disease
and give it to them and give it to them.
Here you go.
So like how you can able to store it up and give it to them. We never have all those information back in the 70s and thing. And me say them is like a germs, brother. Germs, them is a serious bacteria. From Michael Manley step in and come in and talk about him, I'll juke them with Cuban school, juke them with that. Boy, give them free house, free everything. Right? You have a place named on Alpha Tree there, so with the KSAC right inside of the courthouse. The amount of people used to sit down there and collect, sit down there for the whole day. When weekend time come, amount of money them used to collect. Jungle man them used to collect. It was a week into the Jamaica, the country, man.
They had a PWD office there.
Yes, the PWD office.
Public Works Department office was there.
Oh, me I tell you, brother, amount of money will leak out there, so brother. It drain the country. Plus, where the politician them a take away. Nearly every little pitney where you work, so then come from jungle could have go collect a check when Friday evening time come. May I tell you, under the PMP government, it was a drain, brother. All dead man were dead. Name in there, them a collect check from them.
The scandal of the PMP, was the fact that a known gunman at the time, I think it was Fedamap.
Yeah.
Went to that office and collect 200 checks. And by now, 200 checks. That time, I think the checks them were only right for like $2,000. I think somebody can't remember. I think about that. Them could have write the check for at the time.
But you know what is 2,000 them that time, brother?
And the $2,000
about 2 or more millions dollars they are talking about now, my brother. $2,000 in the equivalent. No. Oh dear, man. And if him can collect how much? 100? Oh God. A drain. How much years him sit down and collect them the check there for? It was a disaster, brother. It was a disaster, I'm telling you. PMP, I cannot see PMP do nothing for Jamaica. Nothing at all for Jamaica.
The man that don't go collect check in a truck. Man, did have to pay them separately, you know.
Yeah. Remember Beverly now. Beverly and Fedamap and thing now. Cause you understand me. That's why I'm have to get rid of Fedamap. I think Fedamap did a brush up Beverly.
In fact, they're down in the public.
Yeah, man.
A man was empowered enough to back the wife of the Prime Minister.
Yes,
And the crew back kick over cash truck pork table.
Batman, we say.
Man, they have to get rid of them. Fedamap and Burr boy.
Why I tell you, I said so. This Mr. Mark Golding now, because then try with them dope and Bruce Golding with England. So him a try to promote him in fishy country. He want to turn Jamaica in a more fishy more how it is. Eh? How can a prime? Okay. Oh, at Jamaica, what we moral? What we morals? When Mark Golding come and not kill Jamaica morals, eh? By him, I go big up him gay man for him fishman friend. Huh? Why not go send him down a Harbour Street go sell fish?
You see, everything with them are trying to set up the Prime Minister, you know, but I guess when they do that now, and the overseas people and they want to give them.
But the thing is it now, remember now, little Tom Daly come to Jamaica and hawks one of our people why the reason why, and when she done and tell him how about slavery, you know, see him take away himself and lap him tail and come back over here. Why him Jamaican against gay? You understand me? When the lady don't talk to him say I'm sorry, but I understand why you don't have to be like that. You understand me? So there's no way that can ever accept it. Because we have our our Christian principle, and that we can't lose it. We cannot lose that, man. Moral, we have morals, and everybody knows. Come on to gay. When you come on to those things, it's wrong.
Hey Chuck, we want to make that good morning or good afternoon to everybody. Excuse me, manners. I want you to allow that one they come to him name, whatever him want, he come talk about tourism mashup in Jamaica. Remember, you know, under PNP you had tourist season. Under Jamaica Labour Party you had tourism right through the year. You know, the tourist season again. And even when they put on the travel advisory on Jamaica, at that time they put in them load. So not allow them to walk in and come try tourism, which is one of our main foreign exchange earners. We sell them propaganda because them not have a track record when it comes to tourism can compare to that which the Jamaica Labour Party offers right now. There is my case, you know, I have much more to say, but you know, don't know me.
Chavi asked him if he got Sunday school, because I look at everybody really illiterate.
No, and the other thing, you know, I must say, as I relate to that guy, can you imagine? I have gone to more than 10 conferences in my lifetime, about 20. Anytime I walk out of a conference, I can't tell you what policy plans my leader proposed. You know, the man come out of a conference, you know, he was on Angels Live and Angels said, tell me 3 things for your leader say. The man was at Kings to tell Angels something. You know, that stood out to them at the conference, the fact that you had men of questionable criminal men standing up on top of them damn stage at the conference, that lose everything. But the leader even did come up the council. Furthermore, never really say anything. But the fact is this: you can't be that under the day of a conference, you use something to overshadow your leader. That day is your leader's day to shine, you know. And because he had nothing to tell the people when you do. Can't some criminal country up there and say, look, that's you over there. Jamaica and the people them who they are here, play me, I beg you in the name of Jesus. Don't look back. We're going forward. We can't turn back with the PNP. Enough said. Over to you, moderator.
Thank you, Trick. Well said.
Yeah, man. That's the man for your policy and hand out. The man that talk about it now.
Yeah, but excellent. It's not the first I've asked Diego that question, you know. And the answer is always part program.
Yeah, man say, I'm not going to call the hand out. The hand out, the man want to say them.
The first thing is always part program we matter about. Because that is the only plan to give away handout.
Shit.
Now, again, we can't stop asking, you know, how is it that you bring a Vibes Cartel on the same platform with a Peter Bunting?
Yeah, that me I say, because I want to know him feel, Peter Bunting feel right now.
The man who said the man is a guest of mine, the man who described him as the persona of evil.
So that a big stabbing at the back in a trucker, that stabbing at the back, that to them.
They think that is
So they can't even trust themselves, because look how they stab the man in the back.
Disrespect, mother. Violation. Imagine a man like Peter Bunting, and for you, for carry a man like Cartel, go put in front time. So that means I'm sure you say I'm violating bad.
But then, I'm going to tell you something, you know, even though we classify Mark Golding as a placeholder for Peter Bunting, you know, don't take it like they say, if, God forbid, I shouldn't even be saying this, but God forbid PNP win the election, right? You think say Mark Golding, I would just walk say, hey, Peter, see, they got take it. You know, think say him on the throes of power.
No, the problem, Chiga, the problem is, Mark Golding now believe he's a real boy.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, the story of Pinocchio.
All right.
Mark Golding was put there as a place filler, yes. And that as soon as Peter find a seat, he would move. But like you say, now him get a taste.
Thank you, sir.
And no,
Thank you.
Hold on, me tell the story all the while about the tree dog where you see in the yard of me used to live. Tree dog. Rottweiler, Pitbull, and one little poodle. When the three of them stand up at the gate, I look out. The little poodle are the baddest thing. I have two big dogs beside him. And they gave him so much confidence that one day him decides him can take on the two of them because he feels so bad. And they had to sort it. Them have to sort him out the day. All right, Nix. Them have to sort him out the day and nearly kill him. That little poodle dog is Mark Golding. The rest of them prop him up so much that now he feel that he's more powerful than them and them can't talk to him again.
And that me I said, Chuck, and make a white man come and talk down to them. I want to talk to Andrew like and feel like Andrew boy. Go man.
That's how them get now. Them can't talk to him anymore. He not take no talk from them. Right?
The man, the wife of him up and say, how the name Prime Minister Mark sounds to you?
Yes.
They may say they take time and ring in our ears. Yes, man, that sounds good.
You know,
and then the thing about it, you know, men who I think who are sensible, he's allowed that man to emasculate them, man. Man, if you say, no, man, you can't run, talk to me them way then. When you go talk to you, come in like you want to shame dog with your leg between your foot and draw back up and say, boy, I never that made me if say and all them something. Come on now, guys. Do me one better than that as a people. As black men, you know, must stand up with stop being jellyback men and start being men, you know.
Look at it this way. Every issue in the party, a Mark Golding say come out to talk about it.
One man.
If you do with financing, where Julian Roberts is supposed to add us, a Mark come out attack. Every issue in there is him come out.
But Chuck, he should have hide when it comes to finance, you know, because how Dr. Clark did do him in the politics, in the debate close to the election. He shouldn't even want to not nowhere near finance, because Dr. Clark, you know, rip him to shreds, you know.
Right, so that's what we have with them give him the chance, and in the end of their party, Ilian seems to enjoy herself. That's son, bless up yourself, my boss.
Bless up everyone, bless up. You know, say me I go through Tik Tok a while ago and pass the little be careful sign. One day him. I play your live there now and I listen to it and upon Charles want chuck him, you not even know, you know, go on man, you say I want chuck him, you not even know, you know. The best people on the
One back Canada.
No, you ever said the one where you use the sign where say be careful. Start with C. Yes, and I play your live and I swear off of you over there. To that talk about Phillips. I mean, I say, before him cuss Phillips, he might cuss Uno where I talk about film blunder way make. You know what the man do? All right, wait, hold on, you know. Wait, man, wait till I start. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start now. Maybe take down the general. Him take down Phillips, Michael Phillips picture and put up Andrew Holden's picture. The girl when them have about see the first female prime minister, Andrea Holden, and them go. I said that brother, them people are sick in them head, all when them blunder, people not talk about them still try to defend it. Because the way them go there and know that sooner happen. Man, I play your live and I swear off of you.
No, tell him to go swear off of J. Brian. I go swear off of Reedy. He can't swear off of me.
But I not know, you know, like, no, you know, one chuck him. I said that brother, yeah, him feel hurted about people that talk about the blunder where they make. When it was the other way around, them have a feel there.
If you're still a listener, go swear off of J. Brian and Reedy. You can't swear off of me.
Man, take them Phillips picture right away and put up the one where I use with a woman face and say, see the first female prime minister. And so all on a little bit. So Portia was what, man?
Boy, look so.
I'm stupid. But wait, as a matter of fact, now wait, now start right now. Take down Phillips picture the way them hold it and do that to Auntie Phillips.
If they put up a man and call a man female, I can know.
Yeah, that one they put up already. They were sick in them head, you know. You recharge him on Twitter talk something else, but see a nationwide this and them rebel. I'm gonna say the same knife and stick would stick shape. If it was the other way around, when it was the other way around, don't hold on the jump and ball and celebration.
All right. Navy, Mr. Yeah, come up, but Mr. about to say goodbye. Politics and sport is on, guys. We are going to jump over to politics and sport so and continue the message over there.
Yeah, wrap up here now.
Yeah, man.
Cool. All right, cool.
Come over politics and sport.
Navy.
Politics and sport.
I get the final word.
Yeah. Then I wonder if really is a blunder because one particular brother when get caught at airport with things. So I don't know if money run through people things. So then couldn't submit them things.
Good question, maybe. Good question. And why am I for wait till the IC mention? Why I never said that from before, long time before, so me behind. You know, my schedule and my declaration. Why am I for wait till the ICC said? And then come confess him before it even table. Where am I try to prove? Think him can trick way?
Yeah. I call the best defense is offense. That's all. Can't trick way. Later.
All right, my blessed. So, it was a good one today.
Yes, brother.
Okay.
Philippa.
Party is a very good party. Mr. Selector, me want you play one song for me, you know, say. You know, say, me is a church lady, you know. So anything where you have a play, make sure me can. Cause I feel the Holy Ghost. I feel like I want to shout. Say hallelujah. Can I have some worshipers today? Shout. Okay. Alright, please enjoy yourself because we are here. This is Liberate Convention. We come here to celebrate. We come here to celebrate. 80 years is a mighty long time. We build road, we build bridge, we build highway, we build lower, we build train. Let him wash your sins all away. So Liberate, get in the mood. Conference, this is our convention. Let me see the show of finger there. We are coming out the air. Hurry up! Liberate! Alright! We better hurry up! Hurry up, Liberate! We got a victory to what I do. So I want to see you. You come here today. So when you leave this arena, you are going to leave fully charged, energized. What a awful day it will be when your chance is unborn. So I see all my counselors. I am all the counselors, candidates. We have one counselor on here. You are happy. Counselor Tanya Lee. One. All I know. We come here be tacky. Or we are tacky. 5 4.
Good morning, Liberites. Let me welcome you to the 80th anniversary conference of the great and noble Jamaica Labour Party. We'll and come again. Is your name written there? Prosperity make us life. Nation man, Jamaica Rosa. Liberites, are you ready? Are you ready? Today, we are gathered at the national arena, and I want from early 25 minutes past 11 to advise persons that if you're not close to the arena, don't try and come because the place sell off with Liberate.